I'm Lanita Medina from Camden, Maine, and today I'm going to show you, actually it's tonight. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make these adorable little frog peepers or frogs. So we have a pond outside, and if we're real quiet, shh, can you hear them? You can hear the peepers outside. That's why I waited till tonight to be able to bring this to you, because other times when I've been doing my Facebook Lives, people say, oh, we can hear the peepers. We know it's spring. So as I'm creating this, I hope you can hear them, and this will put you kind of into the, oh yeah, we're really there. The other fun part about this one is that it uses a lot of tools. You can see all these tools surrounding me. One more little fun fact is this is not a super old idea. I found my original one here. This is also not an original idea of mine. I wish I knew where I saw it first. Oh, shh, can you hear them? Okay, those are the big toads. They are just like fighting now or something. Okay, sorry, they just got really loud, so I had to stop. Anyway, so I saw this originally in 2022, I think it is. So I wish I knew who to give credit to, but I'm sorry I don't. However, you did get to see my original one from a while ago. All right, so lots of ovals and just fun tools. This is where I will put this aside. You'll be able to see this one while I'm making the others. And first the body parts here. And I have marked them just so that it's also easy for you to be able to see. Doesn't really matter which one I do first. Usually I'm going to say the body parts here first. And you're going to see all sorts of other fun tools to be able to use for, like for little feet and for the mouth. Oh, first though, I do want to tell you what I used for paper here. I love this grass paper. I think I love it so much that I've been carrying it around, and I bent my extra piece, but this comes from the This Life Simple Page Kit number 4. It's actually labeled Easter, but this is the paper that came in it. And the reason it worked for me is because our pond looks just like this. I mean, with water, of course, but if you look outside, you just see all this grass, and you have to peek over to be able to see the water. And so I thought, well, this is very, very appropriate paper. Okay, so I will use the other side of that. What's on this side? This is just plain cloud paper. Super cute too. Okay, let me do, so this is the body, which is right here. And for paper colors, I am using this shimmer green, right? And green blade, number 2 circle. It's marked number 2. One of these days I need to show you, did I say green blade? I better not take the blue blade, huh? Why they're numbered. Okay, so that's that, and I'm just gonna put that over here with it so that I know, and then I'll set that one aside. And then this one is the legs, so that would be the little legs like that. Okay, so I'll use do two of these, and this is a red blade. 2 little legs. Or, yeah, I guess they are legs, aren't they? There's that one. And one more. Oh, I got off track on that one. So here's the cool thing. I got off track on that one, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be hidden. I can hide it. All right, and I'm just going to set that there just so that when we put it together, I can help you, you know, decide which one was it that was the one that we used. Okay, so this is the front pouch of the body, which is this little piece right here. However, this is also this one, okay, with the green blade. So I'm gonna do that one. Let's do it this way. And I didn't mark that one, but I'm pretty sure this uses so many of them. Yep, that's it. Okay, so that's that one. That is the, and then I'll use this one again for the front body part. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got all the pieces there that are on this green. And so here's, you can see where I did this one before for the little pouch part. And I'm gonna, yeah, I'll just show you, because you can see this one, you can almost see how I turned it this way and then I turned it that way. So it's really a bit of a guess, but let's see, what did I say on that one? Green blade. Okay. It's a bit of a guess, but we can do this, right? Guessing is always okay too. So let's see. Let me just, because I can always cut it down a little bit more. So then I'm going to go here, and because it's the green blade, I do have to go down a little bit from where I first cut it. That's where the guessing is. So let's just hope that okay, that turned out. What do you think of that? I didn't turn my volume down on my computer, so it's beeping at me. All right, let's just see. All right, that's a little bigger than my sample, so I may need to cut it down. I wonder if I should do the blue blade. Let me try the blue blade just because I feel like it needs to be a little bit smaller, but we can use that one if needed. Let's try that. And then this. Okay, and I'll give myself a little more space on that. Let's see how this one turned out. Okay, that's too little. Oh my goodness, is that crazy? Okay, well, that's okay. We'll figure it out when I'm ready to build it. Isn't that funny how much smaller it is? Okay, here's the other thing about making this. I made quite a few of them, and obviously I've seen all the little froggies outside too, and they're all different kinds with all different types of bellies. So if it's smaller or bigger, that's okay too. All right, now there's some fun parts coming here. We're gonna do eyeballs with the blue blade and the white paper. I got little scraps for that here. That's always a fun thing. I'm going to turn my volume off over there so it doesn't keep dinging, so you can hear the peepers instead of my computer dinging. All right, so there's one. See that? Nope, that one I didn't cut quite enough. Let's try this again. Sometimes you either need to press hard or change the blades, huh? I'm going to do one more because the eyeballs do need to be pretty exact. We can't hide those too well. Okay, so there's that. Now we have let's see, I have this one marked the smile. Oh, you know what? I haven't been telling you which ones, huh? Shoot. Oh, it's written on here. That's right. Okay, so when we put it together, I'll bring it into the forefront again because I want to make sure you know what size. So this is a number 7 oval green blade. And that's going to be on black. So basically I want to do a little smile, and this is one of those little guessing things again. Let's see how I do with the little guessing. I can always cut it down and the little hearts can cover. So I'm going to go down a bit, and it's just going to be kind of a narrow little smile. That looks like it worked out. There we go. Little scissors over here. There we go. Okay. I'm going to lower my camera just a bit so that you can see the intricateness. That probably would have been better earlier, but because now the next pieces are going to be really tiny, I want you to be able to see those. Okay, how about, okay, we've already got that part. Let's do the big body on this, which is, this one is from the Totally Tonal Blue, and it looked just like the little watery waves out there. Again, when you make this, you can choose. I'm going to do it down here so that I don't cut any of those pieces. And with the pond part, I chose to, just push this up, I chose to make it flat on the bottom there, but you could raise this up a little bit and make it bigger if you want to. So I'm going to use the blue blade with the number 6 oval, and make sure I don't have anything under there. I don't want blue blade. I said blue, didn't I? Good thing I'm catching myself on these things. I don't want to do the wrong thing here, but you know, that happens, and I want to make sure that's loose. And there's the water piece. Okay, so those pieces are done. So the bigger pieces are done. Now we're going to have fun with the little tiny pieces. The black eyeballs worked perfectly with this camera Border Maker cartridge. So let me find my black here, and then I'm just going to turn this over, and I need 2 of them. I think I can, let's see, oh no, I just got one on that one. There we go. So just little scraps, right? You just use a little scrap. So there are the 2 eyeballs. Then we'll get rid of this. It's not confusing. I'll move this out to my little trash area. And now we have the eyeballs. Get my glue out to not forget that. Okay, how about the hearts? Let me do the hearts for you. So this one, the little mouth, I thought the best heart for this one is the one that says love. So don't you just love how versatile our tools are? We can do all sorts of things with our tools, can't we? So I'm going to need 2 of these. And I can always do something else with that one. This one I cut a bit short, but I've got my 2 hearts. And I have the word LVE. My O is gone. So I'll just toss those. I don't think I need to keep those. Because, you know, I kind of tend to keep things and then have too much stuff around. All right, that was easy, wasn't it? Okay, eyelashes. Are you ready for the eyelashes? So this one was, oh dear, and I said I would remember the names, and now I don't remember, but I think it does have the name Ribbon in it, so I will look it up and I'm going to put it on the description, okay? Because I did forget what this one is called. I think it's a Ribbon Wave, but I did not write that on here. Can you see why I put notes all over? Because I kind of forget things, names of things when I'm making these. All right, so I'll just press, and notice I'm not using all I'm using is this part, because all I need is a few little pieces. So those are the little eyelashes. And set those aside. Now, how about the eyebrows? There are 2 choices for eyebrows. Do you want like regular eyebrows, or do you want surprised eyebrows? To me, those look like, surprise. I'll do them both for you here. And let's see. Okay, so the eyebrows are out of this one. And I think this one is the Diamond Arch, but I will verify that because, like I said, I forgot to write the names down. So I will punch, I'll just do a whole piece of it. And then I've got the 2 eyebrows there for the not surprised look. Okay, there's that. And then the infinity heart gives you your raised eyebrows, and that would be, here, I'll punch it out and then it will make sense. I just love it. I love how we can use these punches for lots of things. So here they are. There the surprise. Look. Do I only have one surprise on that one? Okay, so this one is there should be one more. These are big surprise. We don't need the big surprise, but, well, maybe if there's only one. Did I miss? Okay, so I must have missed one of the arches or it went flying. Oh, here it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I am not live, so I can't take a vote on which ones I should use. But, okay, there are pieces for that. These I will get rid of. It's hard to get rid of these fun little archy pieces. Okay, and then this is the gemstone. This is going to be the feet. I'll hold it up for you here so you can see the little feet. Okay, that one got tucked under a little bit too much, but there is a foot under there. That's how little froggies are. Okay, so I know that a lot of these, let's see, yeah, all of these are discontinued except for the infinity heart here. But one of the things that I've been asked to do is to use these punches that have come out in years past so that you have, you have multiple ways to use them. And that's why I brought these out, so that if you own these, you'll know another way to use them. The other reason I did this one, because when I did the frog for my Facebook Live, then people were asking for the measurements and the rest of it. And so I thought, well, maybe you all would like to see it on YouTube too. Okay, I'll cut those when I'm ready to attach them. All right, let's see if I can keep all this straight here and ready to put it together. Okay, I'll put this all aside here. And then, okay, so the body is the middle circle, which, because there's 3 circles, there's a middle, and this is the number 2 circle, green blade. Okay, I'll have pictures of those. And then the head, or the face, is the number 6 oval and the green blade. Okay, so that's that one. And that was the pouch also, except I tried with the blue too, so I guess depends on what size you want. All right, and then for the legs, 2 of these, you'll need 2 of these. This is the number 5 oval, so next to the smallest one, and the red blade. Okay. All right, I think those are it. Now, let's build. I'm really hoping you can hear these little peepers out there. I'll be silent a little bit so you can hear them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck it under. And the reason is because I'm kind of eyeballing it. Like which, how high, how squatty out do I want them? And, and it's still movable, thankfully, with repo. We love our repositionable tape runner. And then there's that. And then, okay, which one should I use? The big one or the little one? That's a little bit big, isn't it? So what I'm going to do, I think I want the littler one. And then the corners need to be just adjusted a teeny bit. Let's see if that one fits better. Yep, that one fits okay. I like that one better, the smaller one. And then notice that the last thing after I'm done is the stitching on the little legs and the little pouch or the tummy part. Okay, mouth is next, and this is going to be a little big, so I'm going to cut it down to size. Big smile on this one, huh? So a little bit smaller. Let's see, I'll do this. That seems like it might work. Let me just see. Yeah, sure, huh? That'll work. Okay, and my thing is back over on the side to be able to use my repo on it, my silicone mat. And then the hearts are fine to use tape, repositionable tape runner on. The only thing that I use the glue on is the eyeballs and these little things here, because, well, actually I also use repo on that one, but just because it can get a little bit messy. Okay, now I'm going to move to the paper. And I'm still working on this mat here because it's just a lot easier, but I'm going to transfer my pieces to here. Missing any pieces? Doesn't look like it. All right. So I'm just going to give one little piece of tape on it. And I'm going to bring it down again just to the bottom here, just like I did the other one. And it just doesn't quite look complete yet, does it? It needs eyes. All right, so little eyes. The silicone mat tends to make things stick. Or, you know, it's a little bit staticky, so it'll take these things with it. So that's why I have it on the side. Okay, that looks like it might be okay compared to this one. And then this is where I thought it was just a little bit easier to use the glue because I can lift the little circle with my pen, the glue pen. Isn't it so nice to be able to have all these pieces, tools to be able to scrapbook with? So we have glue, we have repositionable tape runner, all these border maker cartridges and punches, just so fun. All right, so on these were a little tricky, I'm just gonna say. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them off to the side, put them on my mat, and then I'm going to tuck them under. But before I do that, I want to show you this. See how the, here we go. See how these have the little dick, like going up, you know, and flip up. And so I want, if my, on these, I need my little tweezers, don't I? Notice that there's one that flips up and one that flips down. So I want to put it so that this one will flip up. Okay, I think that makes sense. And so as I'm putting the tape runner on them, I'm going to flip it backwards so that I'll have the tape run on the right side. Okay. Like I said, with these little pieces, it's a little bit tricky. So let's see how we do on this one. Get the first one in there. Okay, does that look like a little eyelash? Maybe? All right, so let me do a couple more of these. Okay, I think that one looks like an eyelash too, and I think I do have it the right direction. Okay, so maybe a little bit more. There we go. Okay, how's that? I think that's okay. And now I have another one here. I added Okay, that one. All right, that's on the wrong side, isn't it? So now I've got to flip it and put some on this other side. Let's see if I got the right side now. Yeah, nope. Let's try it again there. There we go. Okay. So it's confusing because one side is, you know, one side flips down and one side flips up, but when you go to this side, then it's opposite. That one didn't get enough adhesive. And then we'll take the repo off after a bit when I'm done. Okay. All right, so here's the other little piece. Let's see how that one turns out. Yeah, and I'll just make it a little bit shorter. Oh. All right, this side isn't doing as well as it with my tucking in. This is the tedious part on this, and I want it to be sticking to me. I want it to be there. That's how I want it to be, not as uniform. This one is too uniform. So even though I hate to mess with it, I'm gonna make it, there we go. Okay, there we go. That now it's a little, that's a little bit better. All right, surprised eyebrows or regular? You wanna see both again? All right, so that's the regular, and really it depends on how high you put them too. Those are regular ones. And then surprised. There's that one as a surprise one. Or maybe it's like excited, right? I get to be in this fun little pond. All right, so let's put that, I'm gonna put that one again. I like that one. Okay, I'm back to the tape runner. Now glue, the glue works well with this too, except that I kept squishing it out because it was narrow. And so I just thought, well, let me use this. This is easy for me over here with the little mat. It works. And it looks like all I have left is the stitching. What do you think? Oh no, the feet. Gotta put the feet on. Okay, what do you think of that? So fun, huh? Have an extra little eyelash over there. All right, for the little feet. Let's do that piece and that piece. And then I did stitch the feet just to make them stand out a little bit more. All right. So here's one little foot, or are they called feet? I'm not sure, but I'll call them feet. And then I'm separating it a little bit just so that it doesn't look like it's all one piece. Here's, I'll pull this one down a little bit because I can see why it had untaped here. You can see how this one is stitched, right? Just a little bit there. So that is all I have left, and then I'll cut this piece off. A little bit of stitching with black. Let's do black. Now, I mentioned that this is shimmer paper, and you can actually write quite nicely on the shimmer, or I'm going to say stitch nicely. I wasn't quite sure how it would stitch, but it does well. So don't hesitate to use the shimmer paper. And then if you want, this is the Kelly green. I did that one too on Kelly green just to have a contrast. This looked more like what we have out there, but this is a very fun color too, I think. Just kind of very bright, and I like them bright. I like bright colors. Okay, so there's the little feet. And I don't think I've missed anything else. I think that is it. Oh, you know what? I did mean to get one of the new pieces so it won't be crooked. But anyway, oh, that's what I'm missing is this part. So I'm going to make sure all those are down. And then I just flip it upside down so that I can cut this little piece off and make sure I'm straight. That makes it easy. There you go. The froggies in the pond. Can you still hear them? They are still just singing away out there. So thank you for joining me. And I will try and also post, I have it on a reel, the little measurement sizes. So that should help too. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching. Oh, yes. And I'll give you the names of these since I forgot again to write the names down. Thank you for watching. And by the way, I have a lot of fun doing creative memories. I have been an advisor for 35 years. If this is something that you want to have fun with, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm telling you, it is such a fun thing to be an advisor and to be able to have kind of like first dibs on everything. You know, you can see everything first, all the sneak peeks and whatever, and of course discounts. So let me know if there's something that interests you, okay? All right, have a good evening.